Hi, I'm Sander Jennings.
And I'm Griffin Jennings.
And we are allies to the LGBTQ plus community. So basically our journey as allies began the day Jazz was born on October 6, 2000. Well, the moment Jazz could start expressing herself at 2.5 years old, Jazz knew she was a girl. And by the time she was 5, she began her social transition. And then we went on 2020 with Barbara Walters as a family. And that's where we became allies to the LGBTQ plus community.
The same way Jazz didn't have a choice whether she was a girl or boy. She's always been a female in her brain. We didn't have a choice to be allies. We had to be for our little sister. We always had to be. And now at this point in our lives, now that we've matured a little bit and we understand how dangerous and ruthless this world can be, we've taken upon ourselves to become bigger allies to the LGBTQ plus community. And we don't want to just be allies. We want to spread allyship to you, to everyone at home. We want to spread allyship to you.
Yeah, but you say that you think we didn't have a choice. We had a choice. I mean, we could have easily said, Jazz, we don't support you. We're your brothers, but we don't support you. We don't support LGBTQ plus people. And that's the reality for a lot of people, Griffin. Like you say, it wasn't our choice. It was our choice.
For us, it wasn't.
But for us, it was an obvious choice as young 8-year-old kids. When our parents told us your brother is now going to be your sister, we said, yeah, we support you.
I appreciate you for clarifying that. That's what I meant. For us, in our brains, when we were that young, because of what our parents had taught us to love people unconditionally, we knew that we had to be allies for our sister. But now that we're at this age where we see how dangerous this world can be and how unequal this world can be, we're taking it upon ourselves to be spreading allyship to all of our friends, our followers, our family especially.
So there's a difference between being an ally and allyship. Me and Griffin always were allies ever since Jazz began her social transition. So when we were around 8 years old, we've been allies to Jazz. We've been seen as allies to Jazz on the TV show and with everything we do. At the same time, we didn't really talk about LGBTQ plus issues. Essentially, being an ally was something that we started doing on the TV show. But we never really went out of our way to portray our allyship because we were scared to be made fun of in college, to not fit in. We were bullied. We were told that what we support by supporting our sister is not okay.
Having a transgender sister has not always been easy for us. Especially through middle and high school, we faced a lot of hate just for having a transgender sister, let alone supporting her.
We've been told that we don't belong at a party with people that we are friends with. I've been texted that people don't want me in a group chat because my Instagram posts are too flamboyant and promoting too much equality for all. Just so much stuff. We've been physically, verbally, anything you can imagine, bullied.
I wouldn't say anything you can imagine.
Because it's worse.
Because it gets worse. Not even for us, but for people who are actually LGBTQ+.
10 times worse.
It's 10, 100 times worse. We've seen some of the messages our little sister has gotten. Hate mail, death mail. A lot of things that I don't even want to talk about on camera because it's too deep. But it's wrong. And it needs to stop. It's not okay. I shouldn't have to get messages saying people hate me, and neither should my little sister or my sister's friends. It just shouldn't happen, and it's not fair. Everyone should be treated equally. Everyone should have a fair chance to be accepted. I'd say I made my biggest leap from being just an ally on TV to practicing allyship and trying to spread love and acceptance because of Sander. He was really starting to spread his ideas on Instagram and spread his message on Instagram, and I was like, damn, people are really starting to follow your message, follow you, and he started getting way more followers than me, and I was like, you know, it's not because it's because I'm not actually doing what he's doing. It's not because he's better looking than me or because he's cooler than me. It's simply it's simply because he's practicing allyship better than I am. I wasn't really doing it yet, and when I saw that, I learned from him, and he educated me on how to be a better ally. The same way I'm trying to educate you how to be a better ally, because practicing allyship is so important. And so thanks to Sander, I really saw how important it is, and now with everything going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and coronavirus and this crazy world we're living in, I just realized how important it is for me to spread my message because there are people listening, and I hope you're listening as well.
And I think it's really important to note, so when I say we weren't that good of allies in college. Like, yes, I was still a good ally. I was still super supportive, and I would stick up for LGBTQ rights. I just wasn't actively going out of my way like I wish I would have, and which I am doing now. And
we're trying to teach you how to
I think it's important that people will be like, oh, I don't even have over 1,000 followers. Like, what can I do? Like, how am what I say going to help? I saw the other day someone who had 300,000 likes on a post on Instagram, who had 7,000 followers. They grew up to like 50K. They had a viral post because it was so powerful and it related to something so important. So you never know who's listening. You never know when that one person who sees it shares with this person, this person, this person. If you have something you want to share and you have a passion that you're passionate about, talk about it. Create conversation. You never know who you're going to talk to that's going to affect, that could help change the world. Yeah. If I could spread one message to people who spread hate to any marginalized individual, I ask them to put yourself in that person's shoe.
That's the golden rule.
Put yourself in their shoe and think, how would you feel if someone was saying this to you? How would you feel if someone was not supporting you? How would you feel if you were felt unloved? And so put yourself in those people's shoes before you ever are going to spread hate and bigotry to those people. And by putting yourself in their shoes, hopefully you can realize that it's important to at least mind your own business, but maybe you could even realize to spread love. One of the main things Griffin and I are doing to help out the LGBTQ plus community is working with Pride Palace to create a more inclusive environment for all LGBTQ plus people. By working with Pride Palace, we are encouraging people to physically display their allyship and membership in the LGBTQ plus community by wearing products, having flags, and just all of that awesome stuff.
Yeah, and we're also using Pride Palace as a way to educate you guys and ourselves on the different issues that LGBTQ plus individuals face, and by listening to the stories of other LGBTQ individuals who have faced a lot of bullying and hate in their lives. So we're hoping to spread a message of inclusivity, love, acceptance, and support, and unity to all, because in times like these, that's the message that needs to be spread. So we're hoping that by working with Pride Palace, we're able to spread that message of inclusivity, love, and acceptance.
If you learned anything from this video, please like, share, comment. We're trying to spread a message of love to all, and we need your help too. So I really do hope that you learned from this video.
Love wins.